All right, let's talk about depression. It's a word we hear a lot, often thrown around in casual conversations. But what does it actually mean? What lies beneath this term that we use so frequently? Basically, depression is like this heavy fog that settles over your life, making everything seem dull and distant. It's not just feeling sad sometimes or having a bad day. It's way more intense than that, affecting your entire outlook on life. Depression messes with everything: your energy, your motivation, your sleep, your appetite, even your ability to enjoy things you used to love. It can feel overwhelming. It's like the blahs turned up to 11, making it hard to function. But here's the thing. Depression is an illness just like any other. It's a medical condition that requires attention and care. It's not a sign of weakness, and it's definitely not your fault. You are not alone in this. And the most important thing to remember, depression is treatable. There are many ways to manage and overcome it. It might take time and effort, but with the right help, that fog can lift, and you can find your way back to the light. So, how do you know if you or someone you care about might be dealing with depression? It's not always obvious, but there are some key signs to watch out for. Well, it can show up in a bunch of different ways. Depression doesn't look the same for everyone, and it can affect people in various aspects of their lives. Emotionally, you might feel incredibly sad, hopeless, or empty, like all the time. These feelings can be overwhelming and persistent, making it hard to find joy in anything. It's not just a bad day. It's this constant weight dragging you down. This emotional heaviness can make even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. You might feel irritable, restless, or anxious too. These feelings can come out of nowhere and make it hard to relax or feel at ease. Cognitively, depression can really mess with your thinking. It can cloud your mind, making it difficult to think clearly or concentrate on tasks. It can be hard to focus, make decisions, or remember things. This mental fog can be frustrating and can impact your daily life and responsibilities. You might feel worthless, guilty, or like you're a burden to others. These negative thoughts can be persistent and hard to shake off. Physically, depression can manifest as fatigue, aches and pains, sleep disturbances, too much or too little, and changes in appetite or weight. These physical symptoms can be just as debilitating as the emotional ones. And behaviorally, you might withdraw from friends and family, lose interest in hobbies you used to enjoy, or have trouble keeping up with daily tasks. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards getting help and finding a path to recovery. Now, it's important to understand that depression isn't one size fits all. It manifests in various forms, each with unique symptoms and challenges. There are actually different types, each requiring a tailored approach to treatment. One of the most common is major depressive disorder, or MDD. This type is often what people think of when they hear the term depression. It's characterized by persistent and intense symptoms that last for at least 2 weeks, significantly impacting daily life. Another type is postpartum depression, which affects some women after childbirth. This condition goes beyond the typical baby blues. It's a serious condition that requires treatment and support from healthcare professionals. Then there's seasonal affective disorder, SAD, which is triggered by changes in seasons, usually starting in the fall and winter. SAD can lead to significant mood changes and requires specific treatment approaches such as light therapy. And there are other types too, each with its own set of challenges and treatment needs. Understanding these differences is crucial for effective management. The good news is that depression is treatable, and there are effective options available. Therapy, like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help you identify and change negative thought patterns and behaviors. Medication, like antidepressants, can help correct chemical imbalances in the brain that contribute to depression. Lifestyle changes, such as regular exercise, a healthy diet, and enough sleep, can also make a big difference. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. Talk to someone you trust, a friend, family member, teacher, or doctor. Reach out to a mental health professional. There is hope, and help is available.